control, overseeding, aeration, and turf care to schools and cities across the state.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon from Mama Marie's Kitchen at Home. So glad to have you visiting with us this afternoon. We're going to do quite a bit today, so we're going to be cutting the camera on and off because I don't want you to have to spend your time when it's taking us so long. But first of all, I wanted to say a huge thank you to the people that I met at the restaurant. We had Minnie and her son drive down from Kentucky, and it was just a joy sitting and talking with them. And the ones that come by, not just them, I can't remember all the names. I'm gonna have to start writing them down so I can remember them. This wonderful lady in Georgia, I've had three telephone conversations with her, and she is just so sweet. Her name is Valerie. She knows who she is. She sent me one of her cookbooks, and I just want to thank you on here for that, Valerie. It's just a joy to talk to my followers. I mean, it really is. And I want you to see my apron. My secret sister at church gave me this for Christmas.
Aww.
And y'all asked me where I get my bowls. My secret sister at church gave it to me. And I love my big bowls. Thank you, Miss Joanne. We know now who our secret sister is. And also, I wanted to make a comment on, I don't talk a lot, but on my electric skillet. So many of you wanting to know about my electric skillet. I bought this, I don't know how many years ago. I'm going to say plus 35 years ago. And it's called Ultrex. Now, I have not really been able to find Ultrex. Someone put online that there was a place, I forget the name of it. It was a country store.
Vermont?
Is it Vermont Country Store?
Something like that.
But I called them, and she could not think of any Ultrex. But she said she did have a stainless steel electric skillet like this, just about this depth. But it was stainless steel on the inside too. So,
Didn't you say if they're looking for one to get the heaviest one, that means it's good?
yes. Now, if you're going to invest in a good electric skillet, and like I said, I've been using this thing, I know, over 35 years. you invest in a good one. And I'm talking about not one from the little stores like Target or Walmart. Invest in you one, it'll cost you probably $200 a plus. But in the long run, it's worth it.
And that one you got's super heavy too.
Yes, it's very heavy, very heavy. Now, I've covered all of that territory. Now, let's get down to cooking. Today, we're going to do some hamburger steaks and some baked potatoes. And we're going to do some onions to put on the hamburger steak and some gravy. So what we've got here right now, I've already wrapped my potatoes. I was just going to save one to show you how I wrap it. Just break you off some tin foil. You can do it like this, or you can just do it any way you want. Just wrap them up, wash them, wrap them up. You know how I am about washing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven and let them be cooking. It'll probably take them about an hour. But I'm cooking them on 400 in my oven, so I've got it preset. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my potatoes in the oven. And let's see, I put them on about 15 till 3. So we're going to do that. Now I want us to look at this. I cut up about 3 onions. Just cut them up in little hunks. Now I'm going to cook these in the microwave. Now at the restaurant we cook them, brown them on the on the flat top grill. But down here at home I don't do it. And I put, you see about how much butter I put in them. Okay? I'm going to drizzle just a little bit of olive oil over it. Not much, just a little. And I didn't measure it, so you see now. And I'm going to put some pepper. No, that's salt. Some pepper on them.
So you don't salt them?
I'm not going to salt them. I may when we eat them. But I'm going to put these in my microwave on high and cook them while you're gone. And I'll tell you about how long it took to cook them. But they'll be just so good on this hamburger steak that we're cooking. Now, let's look toward our hamburger steak. Some of you be so glad I got some gloves. The reason I wear the gloves, I do not like the meat on my hands. I'm funny about my hands. So I'm going to put them on. I have got approximately 6 pounds of ground chuck. Now just remember, if you're making just for 2 or 3 or 4, you will not need this much. But whenever I mention cooking, I think I've got 8 coming now. So, so I'm just going to put it in. I put 2 eggs. 2 eggs. I got them broke. I'm going to put Dale's steak sauce. Now, Dale's, remember, is very salty. So you do not want to add salt to it. Now, they have one called Moore's that's not quite as salty. And I may need to measure this. Do I need to measure it for y'all?
Yeah, you might as well.
Okay. I think this would probably be a good tablespoonful because I just eyeball it. That's good. 1 tablespoon. That's good. Also, I'm going to put some oatmeal. Now, y'all, you're going to notice thing, if you've been watching my videos, this is just about the same way I make my meatloaf. Now, if you don't want to do any of this, just roll it out and cook it.
The oatmeal, all this extra stuff, though, makes it so good.
It does.
So good and so juicy.
Now, that was probably just a good handful right there, okay? And also, I'm going to put some garlic powder. And we don't want to put too much. Let me see about... Just kind of sprinkle it over it like that. Okay? Just a good fingertip full. Okay, I think that's all in it. No, that's not all. I put a little bit of ketchup in it too. Where's my ketchup? Here it is. I put just a little bit of ketchup in it. So that's just 1 good squirt with these bottom side uppers. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm going to mix it all together. I'm going to start frying my hamburger steaks. And we'll come back when I have all this done and talk to you a little more and let you see what we've done, okay?
Do you want to finish mixing it up before we go?
No, I'm going to mix it up.
Okay.
No need of them wasting their time. They know how to mix up stuff. So,
Okay. So
we will be back. Okay. Hey, welcome back to Mama Ree's Kitchen at Home. You know, today we're making hamburger steaks. Now, I made a lot. I think I ended up with the meat that I used about 13. You can make them bigger. I make some small and some big because the little ones don't eat as much as the big ones do. Now, my potatoes have been baking an hour and 15 minutes. The larger ones are not ready, but I went ahead and pulled this one out so we could set it up, and it's hot, y'all. Now, let me tell you also, you can take this off if you want to. If you don't want to, leave it on there. But I took it off, and I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to open it up. Phew, it's hot.
Oh, Mama, be careful.
Open it up. Now, that's a pretty baked potato, isn't it? Now, I'm going to go ahead and put some butter on it while it's real hot. You need butter, sour cream. You can put bacon, onions, anything you would want. You make you a loaded baked potato. But I'm just doing this one so we can go ahead and show you. And my butter is good and soft, so it's doing real good. And we'll also add a little salt and pepper to it. We'll go ahead and add a little salt and, well, a little pepper. I can't tell my shakers apart sometimes, and a little bit of salt. Now, we're going to take, I got a spoon. We're going to take a hamburger steak. Now, just know that you don't want to make this many. Just cut it down. Use your judgment on what we did today, and make them like you like them. Now, I'm going to show you my onions. I want you to see them. My lighting's not too good, but I want you to see how pretty they are.
And we did those 10 minutes in the microwave?
15.
15 minutes.
We did them 15 minutes in the microwave, stirring every 5 minutes. Stir them every 5 minutes, okay? So we're going to take some onions. We're just going to, now, no, also you can put ketchup, you can put barbecue sauce on this, and stick it back under the broiler for a few minutes. Let that barbecue sauce kind of get hot. That's good too. There's a lot of different ways to eat this. But I'm going to go ahead and put the onions on it. I'm going to give this one to my husband. All right, I made brown gravy, okay? Now, I like the southeastern meals, excuse me, to make the brown gravy.
The packets.
The packets. The directions are on the back of the packet. Just read them, follow your directions, do exactly what you say, and you'll have this brown gravy. Now, you can make a homemade gravy if you want to, but this is just what we use at the restaurant. I use the southeastern meals at the restaurant, but they do sell it in the grocery stores and in just the little individual packs. Now, I'm going to take some of this gravy, just kind of put it over that hamburger steak. And you know, I'm thinking I might need to just go ahead and make my husband 2 of them. But that and some toasted bread or rolls or whatever you want. If you need a vegetable, do you some asparagus or broccoli or green beans. It's good with anything. Take my word for it. So I guess we're through, Delane?
Yes, we're through.
I think we're through. We're going to enjoy our hamburger steaks. I wish y'all were here to eat some with us, because it's going to be really, really good.
It sure is.
But just remember, this is the weekend. I work 5 days a week, as you know, so sometimes it's difficult for me to get one made on Saturday. But tomorrow's Sunday. Don't forget, that's the Lord's Day. That's the day He gave you to rest. That's the day we go worship Him. So I pray that everyone has a church, that you know Jesus Christ is your Savior. And if you don't, you need to find out about Jesus Christ.
Amen.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Oh, hamburger steak and baked potato and all that kind of good stuff. That's over at Miss Marie's Kitchen here on Daybreak Live as we kick off a Friday morning. 58 degrees in downtown Sylacauga for this September the 29th. It is the final Friday of the month of September as we usher in October on Sunday. And it is race weekend in Talladega County. Lots of RVs and all that kind of stuff rolling into our county. And I was up, I think it was Wednesday. I had to go to Attala, and I saw a lot of RVs and stuff turning into Speedway Boulevard, onto Speedway Boulevard. And so getting set for the final race of the season here in Talladega County up in Lincoln. And so I don't know if there's as much interest now. No, there's not. There's not near as much interest in NASCAR racing as there was, 10 to 12 years ago. But they'll be going round and round and round in Talladega this weekend. Happy birthday to Brantley Brasher. Brantley will be 20 years old tomorrow. So happy birthday in advance to Brantley. Also to Big Arnie, Greg Clifton. Greg, get the sleep out of your eyes this morning, and he'll be, I think, 60 or so, right? Coming up, I think, on Saturday. So happy birthday to Greg, and yeah, Greg's been a friend a long time. His daddy before that, Big Arnie. And so happy birthday to Brantley and to Greg. And if you have a birthday anniversary, we'll be glad to pass you along. You can text message us right there, 256-401-7001, or you can email us at daybreaktv47@gmail.com. 14 minutes before the hour. Hey, congratulations to Jacksonville State. They won another football game last night. And so they've got 5 games. That was the first last night, but they've got 5 games like on Wednesdays. Yeah, they play next Wednesday. So Coach Rod doing a great job with the Jack State Gamecocks, and they won again last night out in Texas, and so they'll play again next Wednesday. That's going to be on ESPNU, I think it is. Jack State's got a good football team. 14 minutes before the hour, 58 degrees in downtown Sylacauga. Let's check the weather forecast. We get you rolling here on a Friday morning, September the 29th, 2023. Mid-80s today with a low tonight near 58. Mid-80s all the way through next Tuesday, and lows at night in the 50s and 60s. Now, late next week, I've been telling you about this. Late next week, we're going to see cooler temperatures in the 70s by next weekend. And so keep that in mind. You're looking for some fall weather? Well, you got it coming. We're kind of like late spring here this week with highs in the mid to upper 80s and lows in the 50s and 60s. But by...
and he drives a little van. They were beating down his door. Lovely women left and right, and now he's on the hardwood floor, wondering where he'll spend the night. So would you catch a falling star before it crashes to the ground? Don't you know how people are? Nobody loves you when you're down. Pick him up and take him home, and he'll bring his old guitar and sing a golden country song. If you'll catch a falling star, he'll sing a golden country song. If you'll catch a falling star.
Phil Matthews. Good job, Phil.
Yes. Love
All right, I want to help me make it through the night. I think I've done that one time on the show. That's a while back. While we're getting ready for that, we're going to tell you about what else we had something to talk about, some advertisement. I can't remember.
What about the telethon this Saturday?
Telethon,
I think we got
that's
the
it.
time on
Telethon.
it. Yeah.
And what was the time?
4 o'clock, wasn't it?
What was the time?
That we come on, it's 11 to
3.
That's the reason they bring us on at 4 then, I guess.
Yeah.
I know. But you got the time, don't you, Dave?
Yeah, 11 to 3, and we coming on at 4 like Wayne said.
Yeah, I done told them we might do something about 9 that night. I don't know. What a great cause, and get your heart right and get to loosen up all your change. It don't matter a nickel, a dime, or a dollar bill.
They'll take any damn thing.
They'll take anything.
And one thing about it.
Didn't you say it stayed here?
One thing about the local telethon, all money stays in this area. And when you
That's
send
good.
it off to the Nationals, you never will. It's probably going in somebody's pocket.
Yeah, that's what
May not be.
sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
But it's good. And that's this Saturday.
This Saturday,
That's tomorrow.
11 to 3.
11 to 3. We'll
right.
go on about 2. We'll get there about 1:30 so that if somebody didn't show up, we've went before and got there almost 2 hours, and we went down on 30 minutes. But we show up and cover the last hour usually. The Cerebral Palsy Telethon, it'll do you good to make a donation for that pledge. And you ain't got, yes, somebody's about to say something.
I was just figuring out the key we're doing this song in. We got it.
Whatever key you want to do it in. If we get the words, we'll do it.
Chris Christopherson wrote this song, did he not?
He sure did.
Let's see if I can't do some of it. Well, I don't know why. Take the ribbons from your hair, shake it loose and let it fall. Lay it soft against your skin, like the shadow on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm asking is your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. For tonight I need a friend. Yesterday's dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. It's so sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. And it's so sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. And I don't want to be alone. Help me make it through the night. Did a shorter version of that today, didn't we?
D40 sure sounded good, though, I tell you what.
Well, I tell you what, man, I'm gonna lay over here in the corner now for a few minutes, y'all.
Man.
We were all there. We were all there late last night. Me and Wayne and not all of us.
Well, now I
Chris.
left out. I gotta
Wayne-
say, I was
Wayne
the first
left
one to
early.
pull out. Don't start no
Yeah,
early
always.
stuff. I don't want to. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But you did. Montez was out front there, and she seen you
About
closer to midnight.
about right at
It was
midnight.
real close. It was real close there, and it couldn't have been much sleep going on. But D Forge, if you're in town, you never been there, ask anybody in the area. Y'all be there tonight and tomorrow night. Fantastic food, fantastic entertainment, and just a warm welcome. Good to have all the visitors in town. And all our locals, I know y'all be out there. Miss Linda, sure was a pleasure seeing you. You're looking good, baby. And you and your daughter Leanne was in the house. And
Right.
so many people
Linda
that
Jr.?
came down.
Huh?
Linda Jr.
Linda Jr., yeah. Linda Jr. Who we got there?
All right, Sharon Turner on talking about Charlie on Milam, off the vent, still critical but stable. Her dad got to hold her, and she took a couple of steps.
Awesome.
Man,
Still in ICU. Please continue praying for her.
ain't God good?
Sure enough.
Ain't God good when you say a prayer and something like that? Fantastic. Keep calling us in, and we're going to pull through this, and everything going to be good and go on about with our lives there. And so this God is good. That's all I can say.
All right, Willie Jean, it's your turn.
No, let's do Just Call Me Lonesome. I ain't done that in a minute.
No, you ain't been lonesome.
I ain't been lonesome. Well, just call me lonesome, heartbroken and some, 'cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone. Well, you call me baby, 'cause I've got a new name. Don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. Well, you used to call me your one and only, but now you only call me someone you once knew. But you were my angel before some stranger stole my heart, stole my world, and he stole you. Well, just call me lonesome, well, heartbroken then some, 'cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone. Well, you call me baby, 'cause I've got a new name. Don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. You used to call me your one and only, but now you only call me someone you once knew. Well, you were my angel before some stranger. He stole my heart, stole my world, when he stole you. Well, just call me lonesome, heartbroken then some, 'cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone. Well, you call me baby, but I've got a new name. Don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. I don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on.
Willie Jean, great job
Thank
job
you,
this
thank
morning.
you.
Wayne, you ready for another one? We're gonna bring Cliff Abbott up back right after this song right here. Get him ready to go. And we'll need a stool for him. All right.
One we done earlier in the week, or maybe it was last week. One that Randall brought back some memories on. Twinkle, Twinkle, Lucky Star. About the key of E there, boys. Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Can you send me luck from where you are? Can you make a rainbow shine that far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Can you really make a wish come true? Or do you shine for just a chosen few? Is it over? Have I gone too far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Like two ships on an ocean, we drifted apart, and you found an island at sea. I'm still adrift with this pain in my heart. Send your sweet love to me. Hey, twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Can you send me luck from where you are? Can you make a rainbow shine that far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star. Ladies and gentlemen, the boys in the band play it so nice. that steel guitar. Like two ships on an ocean, we drifted apart. You found an island at sea. I'm still adrift with this pain in my heart. Send your sweet love back to me. Hey, twinkle, twinkle, lucky star, can you send me luck from where you are? Can you make a rainbow shine that far? Twinkle, twinkle, lucky star.
Mr. Wayne Hand, great job,
boys.
Wayne. All right,
Great
all right.
job. Yeah, thank
Good picking, good grinning, and all that.
Yeah,
all right,
better
we're going to
believe
bring Mr. Cliff Abbott out here, up from Nectar, Alabama.
You've
Good
been to
songwriter.
Nectar.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know
all
where it
over
was,
there.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody lives in a place called Nectar, it's got to be a good.
Got to
pretty
be a good old
guy.
boy. Yeah.
He nectared, didn't
There you go. What's the population of Nectar there? I don't know. Oh, okay.
he?
That's
Got a new
what they-
baby coming.
99 now.
So it never changes, he says.
It stays the same. Well, every time somebody gets pregnant, somebody leaves town.
Well, boys, we got professors in the house now. I got more calls about double yolk eggs yesterday, and went over great
We told them last night at the club.
last night. Dee and Phil's theory there, you know. So they put their heads together every now and then and came up with a rooster and double yolk eggs there. So I believe Rooster's going to be in one of the songs that he does today. I know that. One that he wrote for us, the jingle. But going to start off, I think, Cliff, with one of my favorite tunes you do. Send this out to my wife. That's what he said.
Dedicate this to your
Dedicate that this one right here. Here's a good one.
Did y'all
right
get
here.
a sound check there? I didn't hear it. I was asleep out there.
They did, but
I'm talking about
I
you.
might have messed it up.
No. As long as we got you in that monitor there where you hear.
Okay. A little tune called I Don't Love You That Much. I let you share my trailer, and you moved in today. I figured I'd be nice because you're in a family way. You say you're making changes, you think you run this show. Well, honey, there's something that you need to know. I don't love you that much. Don't push your luck. No, you can't hang that picture. I ain't taking down my butt. You can't wear my skull cap, and you can't drive my truck. I don't love you that much. Don't push your luck. Look at this refrigerator. There's something wrong in here. What is all this green stuff? What happened to my beer? And I don't need no clothes hamper. It ain't even laundry day. That pile of clothes ain't in nobody's way. I don't love you that much. Don't push your luck. No, you can't hang that picture. I ain't taking down my butt. You can't wear my skull cap, and you can't drive my truck. I don't love you that much. Don't push your luck. Now if you play a cards right, you might someday be my wife. Oh, but honey, you ain't running this here life. No, I ain't planting flowers. I kinda like them weeds. And I am not concerned about these holes in my blue jeans. No time to paint the front porch. I'm headed for the lake. There's just so much a man like me can take. I don't love you that much. Don't push your luck. No, you can't hang that picture. I ain't taking down my buck. You can't wear my skull cap, honey. You can't drive my truck. I don't love you that much. Don't push your luck. Well, I might let you feed my hound dog, but you still can't drive my truck. I don't love you that much. Don't push your luck.
Cliff, great job right
Thank
there,
you,
man.
thank you. Can't wear my skull cap.
Can't wear my
No.
skull cap.
That's
Can't drive my truck.
That buddy, that goes too far. You're going too far when you stop there.
Yeah. Man,
Cliff,
that's
where
right,
you
know.
where you playing at now?
Well, I'm playing next Tuesday night, the 3rd. I'm playing up in Mentone at the Mentone Arts Center.
Great.
Starting about 6 o'clock. There'll be a few other songwriters, and then they pick me to be the feature. So I get
Well,
to do about
good.
an hour's worth of stuff, and planning on having a good old time.
Well, that's good. Cliff, how about another song for us?
All right,
Hold
let's
on,
do
man.
it.
Chris,
hold on.
What we
Chris
got?
needs to check something there.
Okay.
I think we lost Cliff's guitar.
Mentone. Why do I know that name, Cliff? Is there a flea market or something up there?
Mentone?
It's
Where's
or like
Mentone?
Right up there by where Alabama's from.
Fort
Ski
Payne?
Resort.
Yeah,
Ain't Mentone right
there's,
next to Fort Payne?
It's a tourist place. It's
Yeah,
up
I
there
hear
north
people
of
going,
Fort
we're going to
Payne.
Mentone, but I've
Up
never been.
on,
I've never.
I don't know what's there.
Beautiful,
Snow
beautiful
skiing.
place.
I hear it is.
There's a park up there. ain't there?
There's a park, and there's a bunch of places to spend money up there. And the art center's got all kinds of paintings and sculptures and all kinds of stuff. And they bring in music too. So.
Good. All right. All right, Cliff, do us another song.
All right, it's a brand new song I just finished, so I hope I don't mess up the words on it. But it's about a Civil War battlefield. If you take yourself back there, so we'll start. It's going to be in B minor, fellas. The captain said, "We need that hill." When we charged, the whole platoon was killed. There's only me, I'm still around. I feel my lifeblood draining on the ground. It hardly started running when the smoke got in my eyes. I felt that mini scream before it tore into my side. Glad somebody found me, I don't want to die alone. Tell Maureen I won't be coming home. Tell Maureen I won't be coming home. The paper said there'd be a storm. They said McClellan's coming with a storm. Some learned late. They said those Yankee boys could not shoot straight. Gonna whip the Yankees, we all knew without a doubt. When they took the depot, our supplies were running out. I had my last meal yesterday, creek water and corn pone. And tell Maureen I won't be coming home. Won't you tell Maureen I won't be coming home? My girl, she'll get along. And I hope our our child will grow up straight and strong. On you and I depend. I hope you'll say I loved her at the end. I know that you're the enemy, you might have fired the shot, but in my final moments, you're the only friend I've got. Tell her I come home, and tell Maureen I won't be coming home. Tell Maureen I won't be coming home. Won't you tell Maureen I won't be coming home? Tell Maureen.
Cliff Abbott.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you so
Cliff.
much.
Get us another one while you're up here this round.
All right, we'll do another one that another just wrote. I always wanted to write a song about Texas, and so I finally did it and worked a couple of geographic features. You know there's a town in Texas named Happy? They actually made a movie about Happy, Texas. And it's up on this giant plateau called the Llano Estacado, and when I heard that, I had to put it in a song. So,
Oh, happy.
yeah, happy.
I couldn't live there. I'm sad.
Let me get my head together here real quick. I was riding on the Greyhound coming out of Minnesota with a pocket full of painful memories. The sky was just as cloudy as the thoughts beneath my Stetson when I thought of what that woman done to me. Stopping and then, oh, man, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm just forgetting the words of the song I wrote. Ain't that
That's
terrible?
okay.
Forget the words the songs other people wrote too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, that's terrible. I'm sorry. I hate to do that. So.
No, you're fine, Cliff. Go ahead.
Started feeling better about when we stopped in Kansas City, and I started thinking of the road ahead. I knew she wouldn't answer my truck phone number, and I dialed her phone number and I said, I'll be long gone to Texas when the sun comes up tomorrow, and I know it's gonna be a better day. I'll be 40 miles from happy on the Llano Estacado with my misery 1,000 miles away. The skyline started clearing about Oklahoma City, and I wondered why I never had to roam. Did a little sleeping to the rhythm of the roadway, and I thought about my old West Texas home. Felt that Greyhound slowing as we came to Amarillo, and I had to grin. I took my phone out of my pocket, and I called that old phone number, and then I left this message once again. I'll be long gone to Texas when the sun comes up tomorrow, and I know it's gonna be a better day. I'll be 40 miles from happy with the Llano Estacado with my misery 1,000 miles away. I'll be 40 miles from happy on the Llano Estacado with my misery 1,000 miles away.
Cliff Abbott, good job.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, Cliff.
Take a big breath on that one, don't you, Cliff?
That's got a lot of words in it.
You was doing some writing that day, Cliff.
But good
Yeah,
job. Man. We'll
but
get you back
remember, everything's bigger in Texas.
We'll get you back here shortly. You don't be like me. I forgot that step there we put up and like broke my neck yesterday. All right, Lisa Hunt wants "Thought You Should Know" by Morgan Wallen. Y'all know that one? That new
I
one?
ain't never heard that one. I don't think.
That one I hadn't.
Wants me to sing "Why Me, Lord," and I don't know that.
That one,
We're gonna work on that one.
let me have both of these.
Random
and
I
we'll
can
look
do
at
it. I don't know.
I've
We'd rather-
done it before. It's been a while.
Yeah. Don Farmer and Denise said, "Good morning. Wish him a and his wife an anniversary.
Wow.
46 years. How did you put up with him for 46 years, Denise?
D, they never had a crossword. They've
Never
never had a fuss. They've never had an argument. It's been nothing but true love for 46 years.
Don and Denise Farmer, happy anniversary today.
All right.
Well, I thought he was going to make the club last night, but he's probably saving it for a party tonight.
I bet he
They
is.
beat my average by 44 years.
You're your average. You bet
Your
so.
average.
You're batting 6.
Two.
5
2
times.
years.
I don't know. I'm just kidding. I saw the light, but J.B. Brown. We'll get to that here in a minute. Who's up, Randall?
Yeah, I'm going to do Phil did John Anderson a while ago. I'm going to do another John Anderson song called I Am the Black Sheep of the Family, if Chris can pull that up. If he can't, I got another one we can do. It don't matter. I'm just glad it's Friday. That's what I'm glad of. It is the weekend. He's tied up. I'm going to do a different one here, y'all.
Rang.
We got married in high school, had a baby when we turned 18. I bagged groceries in the daytime, and I now learned to fix TV. When you come up things the hard way, well, you learn how to hold on tight. Don't think you can waltz in here, take her without a fight. No, this ain't just something I've known come lately. It's a precious thing you don't know nothing about. We were joined in the eyes of the Lord, in the eyes of our hometown. Why don't you leave her alone, treading on sacred ground? Yes, I took for granted she would never look at someone else. I've got some patching up to do, boy, and I don't need your help. I know you're leaving kind. Well, I sure hope you will, before she goes and burns those bridges took so long to build. No, this ain't just something of love come lately. It's a precious thing you don't know nothing about. We were joined in the eyes of the Lord, in the eyes of our hometown. Why don't you leave her alone, treading on sacred ground? Why don't you leave her alone? Why don't you leave her alone? Go on, leave her alone, treading on sacred ground.
Randall Warren. You know, Randall, you keep saying it's Friday. Well, Michael wants It's Finally Friday by George Jones.
Gotta learn that one.
Oh, Friday.
Finally Friday, out of control.
Gonna have to learn that one for you.
We will.
We do learn a lot of songs for people that call in.
That's
so we will
almost as
get
good as my Friday.
We got a request for Snake Farm. Keep it country fried for Pete.
For Pete?
Yeah. Oh, we got to tag. We was gonna name Phil. I need to tell that.
Well, I brought up Professor a while ago, but I didn't know if you
Phil.
didn't. Yeah, Professor.
And
Know-it-all be a good one.
I thought abbreviated there. Professor Phil. PP Phil.
PP Phil.
No, I ain't near cool enough.
I gotta pee.
Yeah,
Well, I shortened it up there. Professor Phil. Professor Phil is PP Phil.
Double P.
I got a ton of calls. I wasn't kidding y'all about y'all's philosophy on the twins. So that's
Phil
what
had a
put
good
you.
one, too.
And Phil did have a good one. My
there's
wife.
there's a fertility clinic up there in that area, and he's doling out.
What's his name?
I don't know, but he's up there.
He's there.
17 sets of twins in
Yes.
kindergarten all together.
The
He's
most
firing
they-
them up, buddy.
I read the thing again this morning. The most they've ever had was 2 sets of twins, and they were all like from
Kindergarten.
one in kindergarten and one in the 10th grade or something.
There was no twins in the whole
17
12 years I went to
sets.
school.
I don't remember any either.
No, y'all don't remember no twins, do you? They're
The more I
common
think
now.
about that, there's a rooster somewhere. There's a rooster
woodpile.
Look,
in the woodpile.
He's
He's
a powerful rooster.
He's a
over there.
powerful.
He's Dr. Rooster.
I'm telling you
Y'all
what.
remember-
He's
Y'all remember-
strutting up there like you ain't never seen a rooster strut.
Don't y'all remember a few years ago?
What do they call that? Cock of the walk or something like that? The cock of the walk. He's a monster.
Don't y'all remember a few years ago that doctor had babies with all his women patients and they didn't know it? Turns out everybody in the town looked like him. Waterhead running around.
All right, man.
All right.
You got to do Snake Farm by request.
All right, Snake Farm it is.
Boy, now this has took over Chicken Truck.
No.
Yeah, it has. Uh-oh.
I don't know, in a fight, would a chicken or a snake win?
I wouldn't be there to find that.
You wouldn't fight.
The rooster, it might be the rooster.
The rooster could take a snake. Well, a woman I love is named Ramona. She kind of looks like Tempest Storm, but she can dance like a little Egypt. She works down at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm. Ooh. Now Ramona, she's got a keen sense of humor. She's got a tattoo down her arm of a python, and he's eating a little snake, wearing a sailor hat because it says Snake Farm. Snake Farm just sounds nasty. Snake Farm pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm. Play a Snakey George. She works there, and she said, well, it's got its charms. There's nothing to do all winter, and every now and then some kid gets bit at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm just sounds nasty. Snake Farm pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm. Ooh, Snake Farm just sounds nasty. Snake Farm pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm.
Phil Matthews, good job, Phil. I we get a lot of requests for that. Wayne, you got one more you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to try this one right here before old George gets away. Could we do Papa Top? I forget what key it was in, George. What was that? Do you remember? It's in G. If we can get old Chris to pull this one up right here, this is another one of them late requests. And Jim Ed Brown had it out first, and then Alan Jackson came back with it. A song called Papa Top again. Here we go. Papa Top again. I just got time for one more round. Set 'em up, my friend. Then I'll be gone and you can let some other fool sit down. I'd like for you to listen to a joke I heard today from a woman who said she was through and calmly walked away. I tried to smile and did a while. It felt so out of place. Did you ever hear of a clown with teardrops streaming down his face? Papa Top again. I think I'll have another round. Set 'em up, my friend. Then I'll be gone and you can let some other fool sit down. George. For me is misery, and here I'm wasting time. Cause a roll of fools on a roll of stews is not what's on my mind. But then you see her leaving me, it's not what I prefer. So it's either here or just drinking beer or home, remembering her. Papa Top again. Think I'll have another round. Set 'em up, my friend. I'll be gone and you can let some other fool sit down. Papa Top again. By request, about a week ago we had that. So go ahead.
Wayne Hand.
All righty.
All right, Cliff, come on up now.
Thank
we're going to
you,
bring
George.
Cliff back up, and we're going to make an adjustment on his monitor. I didn't think he could hear because I couldn't hear him. Don't forget, once again, Talladega Short Track, and tonight is the Jerry Goodwin Tribute Race, and great late model race, and it's also $5,038 to win. And 38's from his number, so that's a tribute. And Saturday night is a tribute to Red Farmer, and he was at the club last night, and they had a good time and enjoyed the show. They said it was as good as Paddlefoot said it's better than when we had the band there. Said it's the best it's ever been when he comes.
He enjoyed himself.
Randall was the only guitar player, and Willie played drums.
All it was is me. We had fun.
We laughed and talked.
That's
Had
it.
fun.
There it is. And the crowd had fun
They
with us.
enjoyed it.
I heard Randall ask you on the categories there, D, late model. How
You
many?
you got super late models. You got
Okay.
crate late models, and you got the crates are 602s and
But it has nothing to do with the year or how old the car
no,
is.
no,
or
no,
nothing.
no.
Like late model
That's
to me
what
would
I
be
would.
like
I know. Yeah.
in my mind, like an older car or a Buick or one of the others.
Yeah.
No, they basically all three classes look the same on the crates.
Okay.
And 602s and 604s.
Now, when you say
the
that,
super late
602 and 604, that's
signs
you've
of
lost
motor.
me. That is the size of the motor.
Yes.
So if I had a 350. It's double that 350.
No,
Okay.
it ain't double. It's just a little bit more. 602's got a certain amount of, I forgot what it is, 300 and something. And
Torque
the 604
or something?
horsepower.
Okay.
And the 604's got probably another 50 to 80 above that. And then when you get into super late models, now I'm guessing off of memory. They didn't have all that when we raced. You put what you bring, what you brung. Hope you had enough when you got there.
Hope you had enough.
And that was the way racing used to be. And I wish it was that way. When people say, "Boy, he's outrunning," I said, "Well, just get you to spend a little more money, and you can get this as fast."
That's right. That's what you
Money
do.
is fast.
They need to make sports like that again too.
Right.
They
Where they
do.
get all on steroids. Remember
They do.
steroids?
Yeah.
A buddy of mine said, if I go pay $1,000 to go see the Lakers play, he said, I want to see somebody fly.
All right, Cliff, test that microphone there, see what we got you.
All right, testing. Yeah, I got plenty.
Is that better now?
I got plenty if y'all
He's
got
good
it.
right there. All right, I hear you.
I'll try to
Cliff
remember all the
Allen back.
words
He's
the rest
from
of these.
Nectar, Alabama.
Thank you. Let's do another original about young love. That silver moon is shining as it waltzes through the treetops, and we're dancing in the shadows on a blacktop ballroom floor. Swaying, I can feel my own heart beating. I can't stop myself from wondering what tomorrow holds in store. Well, I don't know, and I can't say what it is that has me feeling this way. Is it your eyes? Is it your smile? I only know I'm falling and I think I'm gonna love you for a while. When the dance is over and we find a quiet table, I'm enchanted by the candlelight reflected in your eyes. Words don't seem to matter as they float into the darkness, while the whispers of our hearts light up the night like fireflies. Well, I don't know, and I can't say what it is that has me feeling this way. Is it your eyes? Is it your smile? I only know I'm falling and I think I'm gonna love you for a while. Later we go walking while the whippoorwills are calling and the honeyed scent of jasmine drifts upon a gentle wind. Sweet confusion holding on to tangled fingers while we wonder if the magic of this night will ever end. Well, I don't know, and I can't say what it is that has me feeling this way. Is it your eyes? Is it your smile? I only know I'm falling and I think I'm gonna love you for a while. Yes, I only know I'm falling and I think I'm gonna love you for a while.
Cliff Abbott. Cliff, I think we lost your guitar again. Is
Did
it
you?
plugged in or plug it in good?
I just put a fresh battery in it, so what do you think?
There you go.
I've got it.
Got to push it a little bit harder.
I guess.
Can you hear yourself sing?
I can hear myself sing.
Okay.
That's not
Okay.
always a good thing, but I can hear it.
It makes you back off, doesn't it? No.
There we go. So.
All right, Cliff Abbott. Man, good job. He writes
Thank you.
some really unique stuff.
Yes, he does.
I love
Thank you.
it. I love his writing. I do.
All right,
Appreciate
Cliff got a couple more for us.
Let's do one. I'm not originally from Alabama, but it's been my home for about a dozen years, and so I wrote a song about how I feel about it. Sitting on the front porch, listening to the rain, watching storm clouds roll across the way. Fields of corn and cotton, muddy red dirt lane, melancholy melancholy thoughts are mine today. Dogwoods on the hillside, blooming in the spring. Flowers decorating my mama's yard. Friends and family gather to pick guitars and sing underneath those Alabama stars. I'm dreaming of my Alabama home. How these memories cling to me everywhere I roam. In my heart, I'll always be somewhere south of Tennessee, dreaming of my Alabama home. Gathered at the church house where it's Sunday best, country preacher bringing down the word. Family round the table, afternoon of rest, rocking chairs and stories to be heard. I'm dreaming of my Alabama home. How these memories cling to me everywhere I roam. In my heart, I'll always be somewhere south of Tennessee, dreaming of my Alabama home. Of my Alabama home. How these memories cling to me everywhere I roam. In my heart, I'll always be somewhere south of Tennessee, dreaming of my Alabama home. I'm dreaming of my Alabama home.
Cliff Abbott. Good job, Cliff.
Great.
You know, I was telling him out there a while ago, we're the most perfect, imperfect show on earth. We play country and gospel, and we do requests. We do songs we don't know, and sometimes we mess them up. We keep on trucking.
Well, I'm doing my best to be imperfect for you today.
That's good. You doing
I love it.
good.
I
That's
like
good.
Cliff songs because all his songs are feel-good songs. They make you just
Make you feel
Stuff.
Yeah, they do.
They really do.
Happy. You got time for one more?
Maybe I have one time for one more. I'm going to do a gospel number. Thinking about that day Jesus carried his own cross and wishing I could have helped him. I saw him coming with a soldier by his side, struggling with the burden that he bore. I saw the bleeding and the anguish in his eyes. I knew what the morning held in store. I heard the soldier shouting something to the crowd, pointing with the weapon in his hand. Pretending not to hear, I looked down at the ground until the soldier chose another man. I should have carried the cross up that dusty road to Calvary, the day he died for the lost, 'cause now I know he carried it for me. Saw them drive the nails into his hands and feet, and then I saw him lifted on the cross. I heard him talking as he hung there in the heat, asking for forgiveness for the lost. I heard them crying when they laid him in the tomb. I touched the stone that sealed the door. Saw him calling and I saw those precious wounds, and I know he's alive forevermore. I should have carried carried the cross up that dusty road to Calvary. The day he died for the lost, now I know he carried it for me. The day he died for the lost, now I know he carried it for me, you and me.
All right, Cliff Albert.
Thank you so
man,
much.
Thank
great
you,
job,
Cliff.
Cliff.
Good to have
Enjoyed
you,
it, man.
man.
Like I said, we're the most perfect, imperfect show on earth, and you sounded good. Now we sound as good as we can, and we just have. It's all about the fun.
I had fun.
It's all about the fun. All right.
There you go.
Second one. You always take the better one, though, Cliff. Take the
Take
newer
the best
one.
Take the newest one. There you go. All right, Wayne, do us a song.
You know I can't forget Miss Kay. Talked to her last night. Please do that Marie Laveau for me. So, Miss Kay, I know you're watching in every morning. She said she turns it on, and we sure appreciate you. Let's do it, boys. A little Bobby Bear. Down in Louisiana where the black trees grow, lived an old lady named Marie Laveau. She had a bent, bony body, stringy hair. Anyone was to see her off down there gonna be another man done gone. Lived in a swamp in a hollow log, one-eyed snake and a three-legged dog. She had a bent, bony body. She had that stringy hair. Anyone see that woman off down there gonna be another man done gone. And then one night when the moon was black, into the woods came old Handsome Jack. No good man like we all know, looking around for Marie Laveau. Marie Laveau, you lovely witch, give me $1 million, make me rich. Do this deed and I tell you what I'll do. Marie, this very night I'm gonna marry you. Gonna be another man done gone. Marie, she done some magic, shook a little sand, made $1 million lay right in that boy's hand. Wiggle and she wiggle and she said, hey, hey,
I'm getting ready for my wedding day.
but oh, Handsome Jackie said, goodbye, Marie. You too ugly for a rich boy like me. Marie started squalling. She started screaming. She was singing. She began to sing and she went, another man done gone. If you ever in Louisiana where the black trees grow, meet a voodoo lady named Marie Laveau. You better watch out, she'll be your wife. You'll be down yonder for the rest of your life. It's gonna be another man done gone. Get away from me, woman.
Another man done gone.
I'm going down there and see Miss Kay and all the ladies. I just need the money.
Another man done gone.
We're gonna buy some of them good old hamburgers at Depot. We're gone.
Mr. Wayne Hand, good job, Wayne.
Yeah, Miss Kay.
All right. Once again, the Cerebral Palsy Telethon is tomorrow from 11 to 3. We'll be there about 1:45. We'll do the last hour. We usually close it out because we can cut a song off and move it. That's why they like us to do that. We just kind of flow with the flow. They
keep
got
it
money.
going.
They got money keep coming
That's
in,
it.
and we stop and let them announce it. So send in your pledge, and right there, the Cerebral Palsy, and at TV 24, WEAC TV streaming live and on TV 24.
Like Harry would say, make that pledge.
That's right.
That's what it's all about. And Dee was saying that all the money, I like that too,
All of it.
stays in this area for this program right here. It's all welcomed all over the world, but this money that is raised here in your community, right here in your local area, stays here. So
Now,
I'm
Wayne,
glad
I
you-
understand that the people that do the telethon are all volunteers, and the people that have the salaries there's a few that will get paid from the cerebral palsy, and they don't get a bonus or anything. That's just they don't their time that day. It's all donations, and it's for a great cause. It'll make you feel good. We used to donate the money, and boy, it just makes you feel good. You're helping a good cause, all local. And if you see those kids there, and they're so phenomenal, man. It's amazing.
I don't know if
They never forget you.
everybody they have a bid, open bid too on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, what they auction, live auction.
Right.
They got an auction right there. You can call in on the show. They show it on the TV, and I usually bid on some stuff. I catch somebody that ain't bidding, I bid it on because if I
It's
see them
all
go,
about the money.
if I see them go back more than one time, I bid it up again. So
Yeah.
try to get
They
them
gotta
up.
get it,
I
huh?
end
They
up
gotta
buying a
have
few
it.
sometime, but you got to get that bid up, get that money come. Willie Jean, are you back there today? I'm here. I wonder if you made it this morning after last night.
Oh, yeah, barely, but I'm here.
All right. Well, sing us a song then while you're at it.
I'm gonna do it's called Love Lessons.
Take some love.
I hate 'cause George ain't here, but I'm gonna try.
That's okay. You got it.
Yeah.
You can make love without George. Silver tongue Willie.
Don't be afraid, darling. You can tell me what it takes to make your world turn. And if you're willing this time, and if you're so inclined, just give me a sign. I wanna take love lessons, baby, from you. Whatever it is you want it, I want it to please you. I wanna take love lessons, baby, real slow, and teach me everything I need to know. Take my hand, let's talk about us. Whisper soft what it is you're thinking of, and I wanna hold you tight. Won't you show me how tonight? Let's turn down the light. I wanna take love lessons, baby, from you. Whatever it is you want it, I want it to please you. I wanna take love lessons, baby, real slow, and teach me everything I need to know. And teach me everything I need to know.
Hey, All right,
I love
Willie
man.
Jean. All right, Bruce called in from up here in Nashville. Bruce, man, he
man.
enjoyed seeing you up here last week. He came out to the awards out there when I got my plaque and all that, met everybody. Bruce called in, wants Wayne to hunker down and do his best at the telethon.
Okay.
He
I
gonna
will.
do it. Yeah, we're going. We
Yes.
do that. He might stand up for that.
Might even do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Telethon's good. Bruce, we've done that for I think it's 38 years I've done it. I missed one. I think I was in Vermont, and it was a snowstorm, I think, and I didn't and the planes wasn't flying out of Boston there, so I missed one in 38 years. All right, Phil, do us another song. We got a couple more songs to do here.
Hey, it's a good old Friday, and me and Randall did the conversation together not long ago, and people liked it and asked about it and all that, so let's do that. Well, Hank, let's talk about your daddy. Tell me how your mama loved that man.
Yeah, we just break out a bottle house, tear him out the drifting cowboy band.
We won't talk about the habits, just the music and the man. Now, Hank, you just gotta tell me, did your daddy really write all them songs?
Yeah, I don't deserve no answer, hoss. Let's light up and move along.
Do you think he wrote them about your mama, or the man who done her wrong? Well, back then they called him crazy. Nowadays they call him a saint. But you know the ones that called him crazy, they're still riding on his name. Wherever he is, I hope he's happy. Lord, I hope he's doing well.
He's got one arm around my mama now. Sure did love Miss Audrey and raising Dale.
He didn't talk about the habits, the stories only Hank could tell. Let's do that chorus again now. Well, back then they called him crazy. Nowadays they call him a saint. You know they fired him from the Opry, and that caused his greatest pain. If he was here right now, Bocephus, would he think that we were right? What do you think?
Well, don't you know he would walk toss it? He'd be right there by our side. Toss it.
If we left for a show in Waldo, we'd be the first one on the bus and ready to ride. Sing that chorus one more time, Randall. Well, back then they called him crazy. Nowadays they called him a saint. But the ones who called him crazy, they're still riding on his name. Wherever he is right now, Bocephus, would he think that we were right?
Yeah, now don't you know he would walk toss it? He'd be right here by our side. Yeah, he would.
And if we left for the show at D4, to be the first one on the bus and ready to ride. Let's just pick us out, Randall.
Good job, Phil.
I like that song.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
Randy, you got another one? for us
Shoot,
this
yeah.
morning?
Phil got me fired up on that John Anderson song a while ago.
Get another
I'm
one.
going to do Black Sheep of the Family. One of my favorites from the 80s right here.
The Rolling Stones song,
Yeah,
too.
my daddy was a brake man on a highball traveling train. My mama had 4 little old children and the family had a good name. Wanted for us all the things they never had. Big brother, little sister, and 2. None of them turned out right bad. Except me. I'm the black sheep of the family. Well, I drive me a big old semi-truck, making payments on a 2-room shack. Yeah, my wife, she waits on tables, and at night she rubs my back. Well, I tell her what my papa said to my mama when he got off a highball train. They wake me up early, be good to my dog, teach my children to play. All this big. Well, I drive me a big old semi-truck, making payments on a 2-room shack. Yeah, my wife, she waits on tables, and at night she rubs my back. And I tell her what my papa said to my mama when he got off a highball train. He said, wake me up early, be good to my dog, teach my children to pray. Little married a banker man, and she owned the country club. He bought her a big old racing horse and a funny looking little dog. He bought her big racing diamond and a brand new Japanese yacht. Yeah, they like to get together, talk about all the things they've got. They never mention me. The black sheep of the family. Yeah, I drive me a big old semi-truck, making payments on a 2-room shack. Yeah, my wife, she waits on tables, and at night she rubs my back. And I tell her what my papa said to my mama when he got off the highball train. Said, wake me up early, be good to my dog, teach my children to pray. I said to wake me up early, be good to my dog, teach my children to pray.
Randy Warren. All right, I want to tell you one more time about the Talladega Short Track coming. I got some great racing out there, and Adam, the owner out there, he's looking forward to everybody being out there, and I'm going to holler at him. We're going to get him on the show here and talk about Talladega. He's done a lot of work out there since he bought it, and put a wall around one end, gonna do one around the other end, I think, and that'll the guys will like it once they get used to it, because Georgia, everywhere, Georgia and Florida, a lot of them got walls.
I'm going to remind everybody, too, in the state of Florida, if you don't see us on TV Monday at the station there, don't get nervous. All you got to do is go to YouTube or the Facebook, go to YouTube and pull up the D Ford Show. You can watch us live, and when I say that word live every morning. And we're going to be coming to you, and y'all call the station and say, man, I want to get them boys live. They can do this.
We're going to buy some ads down there.
But before the time, y'all just get on YouTube. We met so many good people down there. Thank y'all very much.
Nothing wrong with 28 down there. We just couldn't get it on live from the main office. And our show works live.
And people want to know that somebody else gets up earlier than they do. That's what they want to know.
Well, I got up at 2 this morning, went to bed at 11:45, so that's early enough.
That's as early as you can do it.
I'm about to fall off of the stool here. I'm going to the I'm going to the racetrack tonight, so I'll see you out there. I'll see Adam and everybody. Red Farmer's going to be there. Everybody else. Jimmy Kitchens ain't going to make it. He got to go to Georgia. Bye-bye. We'll see y'all Monday morning. Monday morning.